Hey guys, welcome back into the channel for episode number 9 of Control. Now look, last episode we did a lot of side missions, and hint, there's still a lot more side missions. So we are going to be starting and finishing up a couple of those. We also do have the challenges in the jukebox now, so you might see me go back and forth to those a few times because they also gave us some incredible upgrades. That being said, I'm not really sure how the scaling on this works, and I'm a little bit concerned that I'm already becoming a pretty strong, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily over leveled because I'm still getting my butt handed to me on quite a few of the bosses. They're presenting enough of a challenge, but I do worry if I continue to get even better items that those might become too easy for me. And look, call me a masochist, but I like a little bit of that challenge, you know? I like a little throw my head at a boss a couple of times. Not too many, we're not talking souls level here, but if I get something on the first go, I'm kind of like, that was it. That's it. So I think I'll continue to sprinkle the jukebox missions here and there, but primarily let's dive back in to do some countermeasures, side missions, and then get back on the path of the main mission and be the director we're supposed to be. Keep the lights on. Get back to keeping the lights on. I'll see you guys in the game. And action. Okie dokies. We're starting by cleansing and containing the flamingo, the mannequin, and the rubber duck, which we already did have a intense confrontation. Well, I wouldn't call it a confrontation, but we had a little dabble with the duck situation previously. Sealed threshold. Also, that new area in, oh, is that actually showing prime candidate program for the mannequin? Yeah, we haven't been there. Let's go ahead and fast travel to the sealed threshold though, because I do remember that. So we'll go contain the other two things and keep helping Langston. Should be straightforward. This one is the flamingo. I don't even remember encountering a flamingo. Must be upstairs. Oh, is it in the sealed access area? It looks like it's here. Or down below. Because we had gone over here, but this is showing the sealed threshold corridor, but a flamingo. A flamingo. I wonder if we can fly up into it? No. It's supposed to be here. Unless it's supposed to be this one? The atrium, maybe? Also, if you didn't catch this in, no, it wouldn't be here either. If you didn't catch this in the previous episode, we did end up going through and watching all of the hotlines again. Multimedia, Dylan's questioning, wait, should still have that case files. Traffic light, yeah, we did read this. Yes, because I got my butt handed to me and completely forgot. You know what I was thinking back on that too? Is do I drive? Yes. So why did I forget that red means stop, green means go? Like, I was so clearly somewhere else mentally. I think if I take too long per day in this game, my brain gets fried by how much I'm trying to piece things together. All right, this is a level 2, level 4. Safe to say that this one's not as ideal. This is 3425. Get rid of that too. Go ahead and clear out anything else. This one doesn't have a pairing. This one does. Plus 54, plus 77. Get rid of the 54. Wait. I think I messed up. I think I just deleted 2. That's okay. Okay, let me slow down. This is the plus 38. This is the plus for rate of fire, rate of fire. Yep. Although I like the ones that I have on my guns right now, so I'm not too worried about losing something that I can't get back. Damage while on low health. Still not bad to have. Plus 61, plus 58. Get rid of that. And I think that's mostly it. Yeah. And then we have some personal mods. These two. This one is plus 79, plus 60. Get rid of that. And then this is the one that I already have right now, which I've got energy recovery plus 40. This is 28. We'll get rid of that. And then I'd say that's good. And we're working on these real quick. We do want to kill some things with melee. I kind of want to grind out some of the board countermeasures because right now they're just giving us level 1 rewards. So I feel like, oh, we should go executive. Yeah, let's go executive. See if they give me anything amazing. Pneumatics. Let's go dead letters. Let's go ahead and do this. This one's prime targets. This one should be fairly easy. And I can try to use melee to get 5 of them. I think what we want to do is now with the hiss targets, we'll use it whenever we want to crush one of the countermeasures. So this one, right? Kill hiss rangers in research sector. Distorted and okay, yeah, we need to get it distorted too. Pneumatics. Eliminate hiss targets. Okay. Oh, the one tap. I might not get physical right here. I might end up waiting. Is that a distorted? Am I seeing that right? Is that a distorted? I don't know. It's moving towards here. Oh. There we go. Man, that thing is doing a lot. We've got so many tokens. One more target. Okay. Dead body. Man, I'm getting so much of that back. Got him. Completed. Okay, we need to just melee some guys. Whee! So many jukebox tokens. I feel like they're giving you that many because they know that it's gonna be a challenge and you're gonna have to use multiple just to complete all of them in one cycle. All right, so now that we finished that, we're gonna go over to mailroom and we're gonna fast travel back. That gave us a couple of items. Let's see the personal mods. I mean, we're getting level 2s. All you're really getting from it is the ability to deconstruct them, I guess. That kind of helps a little bit, and the loadout stuff. Yeah, level 2s. Zoom plus 13%. I know that I have that, and I think I have it at a... Yeah, zoom plus 17. But hey, I need all the sources I can get. Okay, so we're now gonna go back over here. We might start going towards the next main mission, because that will... Oh yeah, I wanted to do the self-reflection. That's right. Jesse locates the altered item locked behind the heavy security measures. Wait, I think I do... I think I want to do that one as well. But we could try to go into research sector. But I want to get this rubber duck. It's a rubber ducky. The research protective studies. The fastest way to get there is ritual division. That's where I came in contact with the duck before. So let's pop back there. See if we can contain this duck. I love that we're getting the items and putting them back in the panopticon. Even if I'm being an errand boy for every single department in this, I suppose it's just the director's job. The only person you should fail is yourself. Okay, demonic ducks. Demonic duck. Demonic duck! Okay. You want to play this game? Where? You little... He just disappears right away. How am I supposed to get to him? He's going back and forth. Do I have to be faster? Got it. No, that was it. I had him. You! I got it. I got it. I got it.
Finally, no more quacking.
That's more than quacking. All right, let's go get this flamingo if I can even figure out how to get there. Sealed threshold corridor. Wait, there's my travel point. Fast travel over to containment. Sealed threshold corridor. It should be there, but it's in a locked area that I can't access right now. Maybe I need to get their assistance? A flamingo. Maybe here? These are the clocks. A flamingo. This is all this other area. Wait. What's with the... What's this way? A flamingo. Look at him. I think this door was locked before. What?
That's got to be an altered item.
Oh my. Oh. Trippy. Come here, flamingo. Thanks, Polaris. Are you kidding me? Also, by the way, real quick, before we get that, we have a case file to read on the rubber duck. Panopticon, Floor 3, Unit 6, 102-2001. Direct contact with the item is not permitted. Safety gloves are required when handling. Item is a yellow rubber duck bath toy from the 1950s. A single hole at the bottom allows air and water to flow in and out. The item makes a sound analogous to quacking. The item travels considerable distances with surprising speed. How it achieves this motion is unknown. The item forms a blank of unknown purpose with anyone who makes direct physical contact with it and begins to follow them, quacking often. This has led to the researcher named Blank entering cardiac arrest. Though due to the individual's health issues, the matter may not be connected to the item's effect. Item on loan to the research sector for further study. Explains why he was there.
This thing again.
No. No, I don't want to fight this monster. No. No. Why are you here?
Altered item. What does this thing want? Is it biting the tail?
There we go. Big damage. Big damage. Where is he? Get ready. He's gonna do some little armies. He's arming. He's arming. There he is. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him before he does anything. Whoa! Come on. Come on. Come on. My platform. My body flies over the astral plane. That... If I had a dime for every time I died... Oh, come on. Taking fall damage, gravity. Where was I? How has this flamingo tricked me? Pesky little guy. I love the pink light. Okay, so we still need to go through. I got him so close. Actually, I wonder if I had hit that last minute throw, if I would have succeeded there.
That's got to be an altered item.
The lawn flamingo. It's giving Florida home. Florida retirement home.
This thing again.
Okay, I'm gonna land up here. And look, there's other places that I can go to. Here we go.
Altered item. This
Why are you all the way over there?
Is it fighting the bull?
He's going down again. Get ready. There we go. I said good day, sir. He's like protecting it almost. I don't know, but we cleansed
I
it.
never did like flamingos. Too pink.
Hey, what's wrong with too pink? Excuse me? What's wrong with pink? Aren't they pink because of what the shrimp that they eat or something? I thought it was something like that. I just saw them at the zoo. I've always loved flamingos. Of course. Remote thoughts? Too pink. That was the most heartbreaking thing about learning that I'm a winter. Total other conversation, but color theory with yourself, and people are certain colors with what they wear, and it can, I don't know, just like helps, I think, with your natural coloring and everything. Anyways, I'm a true winter, and their palette is major pinks, and I've never been somebody to wear a lot of pink, but I'm trying. I'm trying. All right, so that means that the last thing is inside of that, which means we're going back to security, and we're gonna start heading in the direction of the main mission, but not actually fully do that. I do need to melee. I gotta remember to melee. Melee. Remember to accept countermeasures. See if we can trigger. Also, let's learn about the flamingo. The pink flamingo procedures. 1997, August 12th. No unique procedure required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering oh my goodness, what is happening right now? Meteorological phenomena in the area. The effect is currently unconfirmed. New altered effect has been observed. See file AI46.d for details. Oh, I struggle with the alological, see anemone. Let's go over here. Words got my tongue today. Or every day. I was hoping someone would spawn, but alas, nothing. Medical. There. Do you hear what I hear? Oh, this is gonna be so annoying, but yeah. Whoa. Let's take out these guys. Oh my, oh man. Oh! You, not cool. There we go, 2. I need to get a couple more. I need more. These guys are just a little bit more annoying to hit for physical. Okay, that was not a good idea. In what world was that a smart idea? Not mine. See if we can pick up some of those nodes. I would love a, yep, thank you. Yes, very good, thank you. There's another screamer. These are not the guys I'm looking for. Oh, come on, recharge. Before he gets his, there. Nice. Okay, we're doing a little bit better. Just one more screamer. I'll wait until we get the normal guys to be able to do that. And plant our feet down here. Heal up. And now we're gonna go this way. Finally get to unlock the next, the security area to the right. And we need to be looking for, oh, I see the control point. Security. Oh no, I still can't get up to, I was like, there's that one thing that I still need to try to get to. Don't beep at me. Okay, there's the shelter. Let me just see. I think there is like one more shelter that has... There's a shelter that's all contaminated mold, but I can now access. Bodies, bodies. What's up here? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the prime candidate program with a control point beyond it. Just make sure there isn't anything else that we missed. All of this. Anything up here? Nothing there. We discovered the oldest house. Oh, the lighting in this game is beautiful. Elongated stripes. This takes us over to the Panopticon. We don't need to go over there yet. We can go back there later. I think it's just the candidate pool. Yeah, Dylan. We'll probably see a decent amount of stuff that we can read up about what, like, what made him such a strong candidate. Was it Polaris? When did they start the candidate program? 345. You are so lucky that I'm doing melee only right now. For security agent. Look at the dog! Aww, what a good boy. He's hitting his head on a little red couch. Mirror supplement. Blank. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006, when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in Blank, Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Date August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Blank has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Why did this all sound like a band name or something? Her fixation with family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. Mrs. Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Blank. A Victorian mirror. 1950. You have to keep in mind that what's said right there in 1915. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the female disposition. The family looking glass. Oh. Victorian mirror, I'm picturing anthropology, gorgeous, primrose mirror. Embellishments on the side. Classified. Transit corridor. A new area, though. I love when it pops up with that. New area. I wish they didn't respawn. It resets.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director.
What's happening to his face?
Our future. P6 and P7.
My brother's P6, so who's P7? That's the large scale HRA. We saw that. Hotline. Wait, did we see large scale HRA? Yeah, that was the one that we got at the end. Prime candidates.
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family. My daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two. P6 and P7.
P7.
We're spoiled for choice.
Spoiled for choice when you have two. I guess that's one more than was present when Northmore was leaving. Curious that he had a wife and a daughter. Although, yes, he admits that they got sick and he brought his work home with him. Just some parallels to Max Payne in a different way. Yeah, Remedy loves its heroes and heroines that have very little left to lose, that's for sure. But then there's such an intense focus on family. And I like that. I think those two in tandem work really well. It's such a, when we talk about family in games especially, there's a relatability there, whether it's blood-related family or family that's created as you go along through life, right? Because family comes in many forms and oftentimes is not the ones that you're born with. Langston, runaways. So we're still looking for cleanse and contain. Yeah, the mannequin should be somewhere here. I'm really enjoying getting those tidbits. I'm so happy that we went back and listened to the hotlines at the end of the last episode, because there were so many parts where you hear him starting to talk about his own life and the job and the Bureau. And we did talk about this too, where working here is, anytime you're working in a classified situation, I mean, the compartmentalization has to be insane, because you can't bring anything back with you. It risks compromise. It risks the integrity of what you're working on, and also the safety of the people around you, I would imagine. So the question is, what did he bring back? Because as director, I'd imagine you always need to have the service weapon on hand, no? Like, you'd always want to have that close. If nothing else, just close on your body. Nothing. I don't envy that job, that's for sure. Being the director could not be easy. Oh, I wish I didn't do that much damage. I need normal, but I can't get rid of their shields without knocking them down. Okay, that guy. Whoa, what's that? What's that? What's that? Okay, I can knock the shield down. Oh! He's getting his health back. Hold on, we've got a red orb. I need to be careful. Whoa! What? What am I in? Pop goes the weasel. That guy. And we need a 3. I'm not gonna be able to get him with melee because I need to take out that thing. Where's my circle? There's my circle. I see him, I see him, I see him. All right, they can no longer heal. I just gotta kill 2 more. There's a few more. Down 1 level, maybe. Cleanse and contain. There. Actually, don't. Break his shield. Okay. I didn't mean to do that much damage. Come on. I'm too strong. It's down here. Shelter. Whole new area. Remember, we're looking for a mannequin. Something out of the ordinary. New shelter, though. It takes 2 to make a thing go right. Got that? This way? Gosh. The lighting in here, I would fall asleep. I'd have to go to the bathroom and have a little toilet nap. Oh my goodness. Working underneath that the whole time? So this is really unique. It's twisting and turning. What's over here? Oh, this is the other area. All the scattered letters. Levitation. Okay, these are nice, huge cubicles. Almost like too much space though. What are you gonna do? Can you imagine just trying to walk all the way back here? I'm kind of surprised they don't have more elevators. They're getting everybody to go down through this one way. This does not seem efficient for the... Oh, nice. This is this path. For employees to enter and exit. Closed cases. No threshold kids. Also, what's this? Bright Falls summary. AWE 35. 2010, September 1st to September 14th, Bright Falls, Washington. Guys, huge, huge. Event summary. An unconfirmed threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Threshold manifestation resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake, creating an AWE in which reality was altered. Event response. Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker. What? I mean, didn't they talk about how there were some people in the town that knew about this kind of stuff? And no, I'm not thinking of was it the bookbinders? Am I thinking bookbinders? The book boys? Maybe the book boys? I'm not thinking of that. I was thinking in actually Bright Falls in not Twin Peaks. Frank Breaker, Sarah Breaker's dad, right? Washington referred to the events investigated in 1970, 76, and 78. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Alan Wake's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 blank Thomas Zane, 1976, and 1978, the Odin Anderson, yeah, and Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to blank instigator. Eyewitnesses reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power. Yes, that went missing. Alan was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dived into the lake, but nobody was recovered in the search. What if he's like in an astral plane as we speak? Like at the end of 2, or at the end of 1, because I haven't played 2. He's not just in the darkness, not just being held captive by the darkness, but being held in an astral plane almost. Does that sound crazy? Ammo cost while levitating. Wait, that's so cool. Maybe that just seems silly. minus 11, minus 15. I don't know, I guess anything's possible. Because we don't know where people go when they're consumed by. So then, so much more to unpack there. But I can't believe we just found another hint. I'm so invested in closed cases. I'm so invested in Alan Wake because that was my first introduction to Remedy. I always have a soft spot for it. Began it all. Okay, that is so creepy. It's cursed, but I love it. FBC, prime candidate.
You're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
That's that creepy uncle.
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Oh.
Some brains can lift objects like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg?
Did you see the last one?
Who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test?
It looked like the symbol.
Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind.
It's awful.
Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
The big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
Valid question.
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
I feel like her outfit already seems like a the straight jacket. He has similarities to the glasses, I guess, but then they also use the blue lighting that reminds me of the previous director. But the big chair, and then she brings up a good question. What if I don't want, like, what if you don't want that much pressure? What if you don't want to become the director? Everything that I'm hearing is like the director's position is not actually something that's really sought after. Again, heavy wears the crown, but I just see if there's anything else. Did you see the third symbol that he didn't explain? He explained the first two brains, and then the third symbol shared that light logo. Is that not the light logo that the log lady is painting all over for Alan? The log lady. Closed cases. It would be so silly if they didn't put like a... Well, no, it would be really easy not to put something here. Ah! Just climbing in the rafters. Get your maintenance out of here. Nothing? Nothing. The hiss nodes. I know I'm easily distracted by them. Aw, this would have been such a good place to put one of them. Join the FBC.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
What? Coffee soap. Wait, what? Coffee soap review. Last scene. That's me. Coffee soap. Outfit? Candidate P7? My brother and I. I'm candidate P7. What? You and your special powers. You and your special powers. They wanted to find me to increase their odds, knowing that it was either Dylan or I that would take up, and I walked right into it. Destination? Ordinary. To blank transport. Me petting a dog. 9:31. File these? Am I getting robbed? Something? I think somebody's trying to steal my bag from me and I probably punched them in the throat. Last seen at a library. Trains.
All the times I
Shoplifting?
felt paranoid. I was right. The Bureau could have given me the answers, but they just stood by and watched me.
But then they could have taken me at any point. So maybe my brother and I were test subjects, seeing what could be created by one person growing up. They were keeping an eye on me because they must have known that I had Polaris. I had a hitchhiker. But why keep me, I guess, running 2 different experiments, right? With different variables, one in a contained environment, the other out in the world, to see what I would do, to see if I could step into this? I don't... Jesse Faden movement tracker. Eastward movement cause for concern. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Arrives in Sydney. Departs Sydney. Arrives in Des Moines. Departs. Arrives in Chicago. Departs Chicago. Arrives in South Bend. Departs South Bend. In 2019. Cleveland. Bloomsburg. New York City. They knew when I arrived here. They knew I'd come knocking. Man, I want to meet the agent who was tracking
We
me.
used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan.
Therapy session.
And other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What?
Excuse me?
No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe. In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this.
She was
Nothing.
planned.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe.
Kind of aggressive for a psychiatrist.
I don't know.
But I went to see a professional, and they preyed upon that, and they knew that, and they planted the psychiatrist that I was seeing was all a part of the Bureau. So they knew, they were watching me. They really were running 2 different tests to see the differences between my brother and I. We were just test subjects. Except that I had freedom and missed him. He thought I abandoned him and was held captive. What? Huh. Oh, because I just opened this up now. Okay, we're still looking for a mannequin, so let me go down to the base. We're looking for a mannequin in finance with the chips. So many answers here. Not really the ones that I want. We went into that shelter. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going down here. And across there. This is so cool. What? Look at this. I think I need to bring some light over here. It's way too dark and trippy. Ah. What's that noise? Huh. Sounds like one of the distorted guys. Oh, my head. Something in here. Oh, a document. Okay, give me a second. Let's grab this. Nothing but a remote thought. Oh, you. You were right here. The mannequin.
God, the only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
And I'm supposed to find the right one? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Ah. Well, let me get this before I forget it. Bright Falls supplement. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigation. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of blank memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. So that's what happened to Alan. He's stuck in a threshold. It has to be. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, refer to The Creator's Dilemma, his book, and the file regarding Cauldron Lake Lodge. Now I'm so sure that, do you know how many times that Nightingale, in fact, that's actually one of the songs, that's one of the main songs in Twin Peaks as well. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality, stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. A monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any future activity. But they don't talk about Mr. Scratch. Is it Mr. Scratch? They don't talk about him at all. They just say Alice Wake, Bright Falls, AWE case 35. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we need to look for the right mannequin, but also make sure we don't miss anything. Any files. Mr. Scratches. I hope we get to see more of Nightingale in this second one. Oh no, now I've got it stuck in my head. The Nightingale. Mm-hmm. All right, that's all of Langston's Runaways.
No more mannequins.
Done. But let's read up on the mannequin. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. Mannequin procedures. 1967. Wow, look at the little like ironworks down here too. Waist mannequin. Panopticon. No known procedures for preventing the item's effect. Update 390. Lining the item's cell with a newly discovered black rock has yielded positive results. Test with other altered items. A wire and fabric waist mannequin. The base and head are made of stained wood. The item duplicates. The trigger for this behavior is unknown. No correlation can be found in either the number of duplications that manifest during an episode or the duration for which they last before disappearing. Oh, that's gonna be stuck in my head. I wonder if there's a file up there. Oh. I was like, why else would it be up? See if there's anything else we missed before going back. We went into the shelter. We can go back over here. I feel like there could be something in these. Whoa, what's this? Oh, this will take us back down to security, I think. Whoa. Oh, I love those lights. Sorry. Trying to see here. But the way that it moves and kind of swarms, it reminds me of the objects. And the hiss. Does it not feel like the objects that start attacking Alan? Like, I don't know, like the swirling and that screaming. Almost as if somebody with Jesse's powers and everything that we've had was attacking Alan during that time. That seemed like a poltergeist. We can go forward to... I kind of want to go back and talk to Langston first. Let's go ahead and give Langston the stuff. Finish another side mission. Plus, get some more points, too. Upgrades. Firebreak. I like Langston. I like all of the different... They've made some likable characters. Albeit oddballs in their own regards, but who isn't an oddball in their own right?
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did.
Yeah.
That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
I just realized, maybe it's his eyes, but he reminds me of Barry. I think it's something with his eyes.
I'll be here.
I'll be here. Gosh, you just know that they've had the longest shift of their life. Have they Oh, reports, guys. Thermos procedure. What? Wait, this is so cool. Y'all, I have an altered item. That's crazy. Oh dear, diner coffee thermos. What? Panopticon floor 5. Oh my gosh. Actually, I should be concerned about that. That's not something to brag about. I don't know if I like that. No unique procedures required. Altered status is suspected but unverified. A blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cup and a logo of the Oh Dear Diner, located in Bright Falls, Washington. The cap doubles as a mug, yeah. The item responds to formula I-16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered, other than keeping liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. That was one thing when I was like going back through and watching, not going back through, but watching for the first time, Twin Peaks and all of that after I had done so I started watching that after I did my replay through of Alan Wake 1. And oh my gosh, they talk about donuts and coffee so much. The coffee, it's, okay, background. The quality being poured into it. The thermos was discovered on the shore of Cauldron Lake outside of the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of reoccurring AWE. See Bright Falls AWE case file 35 for reference for further information. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, see Prime Candidate Program entry for further information, who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, has been seen blank collecting similar thermoses for a unknown purpose, I would assume. For a blank purpose. I did not expect to see the thermos this year. That's so cool. +9, +9. This is like, I have a lot of different pieces from various games and everything. But for the most part, I try to keep my desk very organized, apart from all of my cans of various drinks. But that's the one thing that I always keep in the corner of my desk is my thermos. I love it so much. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Anything else that I can combine? This one, no. That one, no. Wait, this one. 38 and 29. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. 38, there we go. 1738. Do you have any other forms? I'm glad I came over here. I would have missed that. That document. See if he has anything else to say.
Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Do I need to clear out the hiss for you?
I'll see you later, Langston.
He does have a nice
I'll be
office.
Here, like always.
Like always. Actually, there's a fast travel point right here, which doesn't matter because, yeah. Which also doesn't matter. We're going to the turntable. Except, find the ordinary AWE. That's the face of the enemy. That's different. We're gonna go do self-reflection, y'all. The face of the enemy. Yeah, we want to go to the synchronicity lab. The mirrors. Wait. What? Looky. Hidden location found. And 1 ability point rewarded for finding the hidden area? Is that what I just saw right there? We should go to the other areas then. Can you imagine what could be up here? There might be more down there too. Oh, I gotta go listen to the nightingale. It's gonna be stuck in my head now. It is stuck in my head already. All right, let's get physical with some of them. Let's get physical. Physical, not with that guy. Hold on. Not the guy to get physical. I'm gonna need to seriously knock him down if I want to get a... Ah! Got him. Shocking. Spin grouping. Okay. Not too bad. Let's go back through here and fast travel over to... We'll come back. I hear something. I need to see if Ahti needs anything from us. All right, let's fast travel over to ability points. I want to unlock them all. I just don't know if that's even possible. Cost 4 to get 30% additional health, and that can go into other things too. Maybe I should do that. Oh, but the levitation. We'll be able to levitate more. There's also a couple others that I need to get to that I vaguely remember. You know what? Maybe we should put into melee more. I'm not exactly doing a lot of damage, but if I did, it could really hurt some people. But I also could increase my energy, so I'm gonna do that. 30% increase there. And then the last one on these, very minimal returns. Again, that 15 and 30%. So we're gonna go for additional health next. And maybe put into shield more. Also, I do think it'd be nice to seize more people. I haven't relied on that personally too much, but okay, over here we need untapped potential. And we've got these. I'm looking for those shifting fragments, which might only be achievable through the jukebox, perhaps. Board countermeasures, melee still, and this one. But I think I'm going to abandon it because it's a level 1. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to abandon any that are level 1s. Like, look at this. I'm going to get a random level. Well, I'm almost done with that one. I might as well. Yeah, look at these 4s. 4s and stuff. Random prime personal mod. Kill hiss warped. Kill hiss charged. Tokens are tokens. I'm gonna go for this one and hiss snipers. Kill hiss charged. Okay, I'm gonna go for these 3. That's what I should have been doing the whole time. Service manual. All right, to get back to where we need to go, we want to go to mirror testing. Yep. Altered item being held over here in the lab. Curious. Okay, my brain is not gonna let me forget that song until I listen to it, so I'm gonna run to the bathroom, listen to the song, and then we will come back and get this altered item. I'll see you in a second. All right, let's start by making a ruckus.
Debrief for Mirror Excursion 7C. Subject is Agent Hardy. Hardy spent approximately 3 hours in the mirror. The longest time on record.
The mirror?
Can you describe your experience inside, Agent Hardy? Agent Hardy is physically healthy. All tests have come back clean. Yet the speech issue has persisted for hours. Calm down, Agent. It could be psychosomatic, but the fact that this only occurred after returning from the mirror makes a paranatural explanation more likely. I recommend a battery of tests and a Class Orange quarantine.
Class Orange quarantine. It sounds, speaking of Nightingale, it sounds like kind of the speech pattern in the Red Room. Have we heard that before in the floating picture. Woo. What the heck? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Mirror altered item. Examination proposal, Dr. Casper Darling, of course. This proposal is to finally determine the precise nature of the reflected space within the altered item. Is it transplanar? Is it psychologically generated, or rooted within our own dimension? How does the altered item know the space in its vicinity well enough to reflect it? Why does it reflect some materials but not others? Vampires. Is the space a parallel reality? If so, then we need to consider that while we possess this physical end of the mirror, someone else owns the other. What purposes might they use it for? Can they walk through into our own world? What are their motives? Lastly, to what purpose does the altered item produce the reflections of individuals that enter it? Can these reflected entities leave the altered item? As with all altered items, we need to attempt to distinguish if the behavior is blank. Dr. Hubert Tan and Dr. Carla Vaughn. By order of Dr. Darling. Mirror debrief. I don't know if I want to mess with this stuff. A mirror of a mirror? Mirror containment. Altered item behavioral study by Dr. Jared Gronson. AI 60. The mirror does not reflect its surroundings with perfect accuracy. The environment seen in its glass contains slight distinctions. It is unknown why the mirror does this. If there is any blank, then it's something we can't perceive. The popular theory is that the mirror has a goal in mind, that it reflects the world it wishes were real. Okay, the mirror has a goal in mind that it reflects the world it wishes were real, subtly replacing our reality with its own. While certainly far-fetched, the theory is worth noting here as a warning not to underestimate the mirror. The specially designed black rock panels have been installed to prevent access from our side or the mirrors. For added security, a particular arrangement of panels is required to open the door. See and refer to file 9-15-74-12. A particular order. The black rock. See if there's any files over here. No. Yes, no. A particular order. Oh, I see it. Down there. Right. Okay.
Looks like there's a mirror in there.
Yeah. I see the reflections different. Press all of these up. I feel like that's gonna be bad news bears. So now we need to...
The shutters in the image look different.
Mm-hmm. If that's the base, that one's open, open, closed. Closed, open, open. So I think this one should be closed. But it did say that it shows something slightly different. How it wishes it to be. It shows the reality of how it wishes.
What am I missing?
No, I think that's right. Wait. From where it's looking. No, the camera's reflected. So I think that's that. And then this side should be closed, closed, open. I think I need to...
Weird way to lock something up.
Never mind, I was gonna say I think I need to flip them, but... Moving machinery? I'm not exactly sure if I want to go into this, but I think there's no turning back now. Let's go ahead and 35, 40. 35. I've got a lot of items here. Let me just delete a couple. It's plus 61 plus 50. This one's going in. This is plus 13. Get rid of it. This one doesn't have a pair. Everything else I don't think has a pair. This I can get rid of. I know it's a damaged one, but still. I think that's fine. Yeah. I'm not even in it. I don't feel so good.
Wait, that didn't sound right.
Wait, is it just backwards?
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay. I have a feeling that, is it backwards? Is it repeating it, but just, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What am I trying to make? I need to know what I'm trying to make. That figure, maybe? Okay, maybe I'm trying to do black box all around. No. No. That would be right. Unless, no. That needs to be nothing. Then that would be right. Oh, I see. Hold on. You still need to do line. No. Line. Line. Let me figure that out. Are we sure? I can't get that item. I don't think I can leave here too. Unless I can. It is, it's backwards. Look at that. Collectibles. Multimedia. Mirror. Debrief.
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen.
Party.
Something in there. There is something inside.
Wait. That's all within the same debrief. Hardy makes sense.
Why are you talking like that?
So in the inverse, Hardy is the one that makes sense, whereas I can't hear what he's saying in the real world.
What's wrong with you? All of you? There's something in that fucking mirror.
Yeah. There's something in that mirror. Whoa. Well, I'll have to figure that one out if we're gonna get back. What's on this side? Nothing? I've got to figure out the right one. There's the, maybe it's that one, because that's the, maybe that one doesn't have the sticky note on it? Oh no. What happens if we go out? Unmapped area. It must tell us what we have to input. Everything's mirrored. Oh. The mirror. The ritual division. The bedrooms. I can't leave the confines of this.
See that? Someone's in there.
What? That's me. What? Look at the outfit. This one's broken into. That can't be good. Mirror. What if your double from this world ended up, whoa, coming out and going into the real world? Mr. Scratch. I don't know if I should be touching this.
That's not good.
No. No, because if it ends up spawning in the one that's out, I'm gonna have to fight her. I'm gonna have to fight myself. That can't be. Whoa. Yeah, that's not good. She's out and about. Oh, great. I've got to defeat myself. She got rockets. What the heck?
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Yeah. Where is she? There she is.
Another one.
There's multiple? Oh! Lock her down. Oh, whoa! Okay, almost down. There should be another one. Where are you? Ow! Alright, this one flies? Are you kidding me? Boy. Yeah, two can do that one. Ow! Come on, get her. Get her. I need to heal, I need to heal. I need to heal. Okay, I did it.
Explain how you locked this mirror up.
Yeah. This is where she broke out of before. Oh. But it does kind of pale in comparison. But then what am I supposed to set the picture to? The one that I keep seeing? The square. With the left side done? Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the realest Jessie of them all? But surely it still wants something from me before I enter back. Cleanse the mirror. This. No. I might not have to, but I think I should do some kind of sequence of some sort. I need to make the square. That looks right, except I do need to have the square on the bottom. What kind? Kind of, not really. Mirror's not happy. That's so close. Okay, so that same orientation, but I think just down, right? Except there's also the class. There's multiple different models. I think you want it to have nothing. Not that? Feels so similar. That is not happy. What about the other one? What about the classified one? Or what about the square one? I don't think I can make that happen either. Okay, let me deal with this mirror first. I feel like before I cleanse this, because I could, I want to solve this. But how? If it's not that one and I can't make that. Is there another shape? Okay, we could try the... It's gonna unlock this. I can see it goes to that. Goes to that. So what one do I want? Okay. So I think it's the same thing. I think we are trying to create that. I must just not be doing it right. Let's try that. We want to fill in all those sides. I need to do... I don't know how that's even possible. Surely I've made it before. I think I've also accidentally made it. Wait, but what if it's mirrored so you need to do it the opposite way? So maybe I'm thinking too much about this, but... Like, oh, opposite. No. Okay, let's do that first. So that's our square. Then you fill in, fill in, fill in, fill in. Fill in, fill in, fill in. I want to know, can you show me? I think it's that, but opposite. Like that. Ah. It's because I can't get... Because then you fill it in completely. It doesn't work. There must be another shape up on here that I can make, right? I see that one constantly, but how? Nothing? Okay. Okay. I think you can make it. That just needs to be nothingness. And then I need to have the one line on the right. Somehow do this be something else? It's flipped. Wait. Okay, so the monitors and everything are flipped. So if that's the right one, then we just need to do that same thing but flip it. Maybe, okay, so maybe like, okay, wait. Like that, no? Okay. Hold on, I think we're on to this. Those are the skinny boys. Skinnies. What if... Not like that. I feel like that would be the reverse, no? That would kind of be flipped. See, I would think that would be just about it. But everything is like mirrored. So then that would be mirrored. So then... No! I was also kind of hoping to brute force it, to be honest. Also, why is the screen looking like that? Phil. That's so close. What am I missing? These over here. Go into that door. Are we sure that's the symbol I need to make? I mean, it's littered all over, unless it's... Okay, what about the just centers? What about completely filled in? Wait, I don't even think you can make that. Can you make that? Try filled in, but I don't think you can even make that to begin with. We saw that. Maybe we need to find out the answer on the outside and then we need to come back through. I feel like I'm on the cusp of it. I'm so close, but not really. Huh. We might have to come back here. Just not getting it right now. I don't know if we'll be able to come back, is the thing. Because we're clearing it, so maybe I should have looked it up, but it's okay. I'm too strong anyway. No, y'all will have to let me know the solution. I must have been pretty darn close.
Well, it's cleansed now.
You can go back in.
Gone. It's dealt with.
Perfect. We can go back in. Yeah, so right here, there's that symbol. It was mirrored. What we saw was mirrored. I think. I don't know. We can always come back though. Anyway, anywho, we got untapped potential from it, which means we can level up one of our weapons. And we just got this, which is 25 strength. We're gonna get rid of that. So many things. And collectibles. Victorian mirror. The 7/15/2005. The item should be kept in a sealed chamber with minimal external visibility. A hanging mirror, oval in shape. The frame is made of an ornately wrought brass. The item does not reflect its surroundings accurately. The item's effect is complex. Most notable is the fact that the glass transports individuals to a paranatural space when touched. In this space is an imperfect reflection of our reality. Some objects inside the reflection are simple mirror images. Some are blank, while some do not appear at all. The reflection only contains areas within a blank distance from the item itself. Relocating the item has proven that the reflection changes depending on its surroundings. Agents have been sent in to explore the reflection. Blank has been observed in the test subjects sent inside. Believed to be psychosomatic, prolonged exposure to the reflection is not advisable. And now I want to go to multimedia. Go back over here. Interviews. FBC recordings. Where's the one that we just got? Are we not able to hear that when you're here?
What? I can't understand you. You need to listen. I saw something in there. There is something inside. You need to lock down the mirror.
And then they were talking. So it's still backwards, even when I came out into reality. All right, go ahead and close down everything. Oh, I can't. What do you mean I can't reclose it? That seems not good. I guess because they want you to be able to come back here, but I feel like that's against everything protocol-wise. Oh, man. Well, all right, let's go over here and see. Let's see. We need to do 4 ability points. 4 ability points could go anywhere. We could put it into health, plus 30% health. I do want to take that further down. Plus, then it only costs 2 to 100. Well, you know what I will say? You're getting, that's a nice thing that they only cost you 2 additional points to get max on these, because otherwise, yeah, that would be kind of crummy to get 50% reduction from this when it costs 4. So we can either go for max health or not max health, but plus 30% health, or we could go ahead and max energy because we're using it so much, and then we could start putting into other things too. I'm more inclined to do that because I'm addicted to having a complete line. So I'm going to put into that. And then we can put into one more thing, which I'm thinking levitation or seize. I'm thinking we put into the thing that we're using the most. We're levitating all the time. So we can either save up for our health or we could put into melee a little bit, but that costs 3. Shield strength. I say we levitate. I still haven't done this, but that costs 3. I think that's going to cost 3, then 1, then 2, then yeah. The initial, you got to buy in for that one. But hey, I mean, we've gotten a lot of ability points so far. I would say we're almost 50% of the way. Fast travel, astral constructs. Here. Okay, we can upgrade the spin. What do we need for this? Remote thought. It'll be better to go get remote thoughts because then I can actually, yeah. The mods, we're still waiting for shifting fragments, and we have a ton of jukebox coins. All right, y'all. So going back to missions, I think that concludes our side missions for now, unless we wanted to do some of this, which I still need to do. Yeah. I say we go back to the face of the enemy. Let's fast travel back to logistics. Then we'll go prime candidate, and we'll see what Dylan wanted us to see. Keep going through there. I could go back to Ahti technically, but I think I'm going to need to progress main mission a little bit more first, because the last thing we did from him, I did check on him before the end of the last episode. So with that in mind, let's keep pressing forward. I need to get there. It looks like I failed to get the... Wait, that's where she wants me. Right. Where are you? There we go. Where is the last one? Hey, but that's getting snipers too. Okay, worth it. 2 down. Snipers. Should be a sniper down there. No, that's a ranger. Oi. Smacking him with his buddy's body. Shield efficiency. We're looking for remote thoughts. We do need to do every encounter possible. Remote thought. There we go. Speaking. Ask and ye shall receive. We need 2 more. I think 2 more remote thoughts. Okay, we need to find a save point or a control point over here. But yeah, so we came through here. I think we were pretty thorough with this. Down there? Yeah, this takes me where I need to be. P7. That was me. Which I still need to go see my outfit. Yeah. Transit corridor south. Huh. This is where I came through. The prime... Wait, what? Oh yeah, that was my psychiatrist appointment.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here.
Ordinary AWE.
That's the place to start looking.
Ordinary had its own... What? Ordinary had its very own section in the entire house? I mean, that had to have been a catalyst for something then. Beyond what we know. Even more. Oh. Let's see if we can get some remote thoughts. Document here. What is this one? Work chat, dead dog. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd be rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Oh. Nasty. Personal mods, we got this. Get rid of that. The paper clip. It's giving clippy. Just another document. No. We're gonna have to... Okay, we gotta cleanse this point. It's not just getting a control point. We have to cleanse it completely. It's been overrun. Elevator. Transit corridor. We'll come back here in a second. Like, could there be something beyond it? Whoa. I don't think I'm gonna like that. Oh. Another document. Energy recovery, level 5. Energy recovery plus 53. That's incredible. That's way better than the one that we already have. Perfect. Wait, wrong thing? Energy recovery 53. Man, I wanted even higher than that. But that's just getting greedy at that point, I know. Which means we can finally get rid of the 40. We're moving up, y'all. This one too is minus 16. We have minus 19. And then what's this? Willow. Shipping manifest Willow AWE. Awe. I'm in awe. David Lindquist. A hollow sphere, stone-like material. Vitrified soil. Blank pieces of various sizes and colors. Animal carcass, possibly canine. Rusted metal bucket. Leather wallet. Aged shotgun cartridge. All materials to go to investigation sector for further analysis. Other side. Okay, let's take the elevator down. Hey! Occupado. How do you even get in there in the first place?
I were both prime candidates. Experiments.
Yep. Yep. I still can't get over the fact that they're called pain elevators. Pain without love. I love launches. It's almost too good. I feel kind of cheap. Cleanse it. Our control point now. The face of the enemy. The subway. I think I saw something through here. NYC subway. Didn't we see into this somewhere? Ordinary.
We're going back home.
What?
Of course we are.
Going back home.
Started there, and it's never gone away.
They have a direct link to AWE though? Okay, so we're only looking for the ones that are level 4 and 5. We have containment incursion using shatter kill enemies in containment sector. A puddle, lake, ocean is here. What is it? They kamikaze detonate. We understand that well. Oh, that's really easy. The charged ones? The ones that explode all the time. Yeah. Weapons, we're still looking for one more remote thought. Which will be easy enough. We're going back to AWE. Back to where it all began. Wait, what? I was like, I shouldn't be getting damage from that. Excuse me? Moldy boys. Just be careful that they... Oh! I am starting to be a little concerned that I think the game is listening to us. I'm worried. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of convenient. Incredibly convenient. Get rid of the level 1 mods. Just ditch them. No, just get rid of them. Honestly, I'm inclined to start deleting the level 2 mods too. Damage while on low, like, come on. Reload speed, I mean, oh. I'm not using them for anything, so I say we do just wait. Because we might be able to throw them there. Let's take this, go back over here. And we're gonna go ahead and Astral Constructs, get our upgrade piers. Nice. That means that there is only one more upgrade, guys. That's the spin. At least for now. I guess there could be more upgrades later on. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself after I'm done with all of the upgrades. I feel like the mini game stops. All of this collection, headshot damage. Oh, do I not have that on one of my weapons currently? Oh man. Ammo cost while levitating. Reload speed probably wouldn't be too bad. Actually, I would definitely go with reload speed. Do I have anything that's higher for that? Energy gain from headshots, energy gain from headshots. Oh, damage while aiming. Actually, let's go damage while aiming. Oh wait, I have double damage while aiming, never mind. I don't think that stacks. I haven't looked into it. I would say reload speed for that one. Okay, so go back to grip. Hold on. Damage, I think at some point I've been inefficient. I think somehow I accidentally swapped. I need to be keeping 119 on with that. Yeah. I think it's really easy to accidentally, like this. I don't need to keep this blast radius unless I wanted to have multiple. But it's easy to accidentally keep bringing along something that you don't really need or use and accidentally swap out. So anyways, okay, we have grip and we have charge. I'm happy with those. We've got our personal mods. I still think that you can go up to level 6. Okay, I still stand by that. 18 tokens? What do they think I'm gonna be doing? Okay, can I get up there? I don't know. That's the elevator that we came in from. Whoa. I kind of want to go back to the executive sector real quick so that I can see that outfit. Look, there. My room now. Ability point earned for each hidden location you find. It's incredibly important to look around then. Especially if you're getting detail. I mean, that can be the difference between probably collecting all the ability tokens and not. Entropic here. Typewritten page supplements. The typewritten page. Wait, where was it? Typewritten page. The page was discovered in an instance of the Ocean View Motel and Casino that was linked to the investigation sector. The page has been pushed into the motel's corridor from under the door with the symbol of a spiral. Blank. For 10 years, I've tried to write my escape, only sinking deeper. I used to know where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they are all the same. It's a hideous trap. My every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you mad. The identifiable words in the scratched out portion: falls, haunting, Alan, wake, light, switch, ocean, too late. What is it? It's not a lake, it's an ocean. You've been warned. And the final sentence, you've been warned. Falls, bright falls, haunting, wake, Alan wake, light switch, ocean. It's not a lake, it's an ocean. Too late. Ocean View Motel. But this said the page had been pushed into the motel's corridor from the door under the spiral. He's trapped in that threshold. So each of the rooms in the hotel represent different thresholds. The spiral could be indicative of the darkness manifesting as a tornado, maybe? You know, like that was one of the primary parts of Alan Wake, was that kind of manifestation in the form of a tornado spiral. And then under our door is the Black Pyramid. Oh, I'm so glad that we did this before going on. Like, I am beyond, I'm beyond words in how happy I am that I stopped after Alan Wake 1. I was going to go into Alan Wake 2, and when I went to that event, I was like, no, like, I need to go back to the beginning. I need to go back and I need to build up to this, because there are so many Easter eggs that I would have missed out on had I not known. And I know that seems like obvious and things, but I mean, we all do this, right? There's only a certain amount of time to play the things that we want to play, and so we prioritize things, and oftentimes it's easy to pick certain entries out of a franchise, not always going sequential, or doing it knowing that there's different games within the same franchise, and not every single one carries through Easter eggs as much as these do in different ways, but I live for those Easter eggs. I love them so much. Okay, so we have 1 point, but I'm gonna wait on that because then I can upgrade this. I kind of want to go see. Jessie goes back to Central Executive to reunite with her brother Dylan, changed by the hiss. Tells Jessie to go to Prime Candidate Program in the Containment Sector to discover the ugly truth about the Bureau. Jessie agrees, but in truth, she plans to go there to look for the slide projector, the object of power Dylan revealed to be the cause of the hiss invasion. In the Prime Candidate Program, Jessie discovers that the Bureau has been watching her ever since Ordinary, believing her to be a candidate for the directorship. I almost said the dictatorship. I'm going to run back up here because I want to be able to check out this outfit. And I might just go pop over and see if Dylan says anything after now that we've been here. He or Emily might give me some more clues. We need to look for Marshall too.
If they're in there, we go around that way.
I did the side missions there. Maintenance. I'm not worried about it.
Interesting.
Did you find anything interesting?
Hi, Jessie.
Nothing.
I should get going. Don't let me hold you up.
Which makes sense. Wait a minute. The boxes. Circle to that. What? No new files. Let's check on my brother. Oh, that's right. I guess I can't freak them out by levitating in this area. This is a no levitation zone. Dylan. I can't. I think I'm gonna get the same outfit as him. Whee! Okay, let's check this out. Outfits, new outfit. Oh, well. Okay, wait, but I kind of like it. Wait, I like it. It's like a tracksuit. No, Prime 7, maybe Prime 7. Primary, power, person of power. I like it. Are we going more casual for this? Yes. But we're also going back to Ordinary. I think we should. Which one is the one that I'm supposed to fast travel to? Not that, the transit corridor. Yeah, I'm thinking Solidarity. Until I get my brother back, we go with this. Do it. That was the upper area that I already went to. We got to that one hidden room over there. I think I'm satisfied. I went over there already. Ordinary AWE Sterling. Ordinary dump site. But this wasn't built over top of Ordinary. Because Ordinary would have been before Like, we're in access the ordinary AWE by rotating the tracks. I mean, we're in. Ooh. Charge. You know you're powerful when you just grab them and you just throw them. Like they're low, but yet you still, oh, there's one of those. And one of those. But I need some remote thoughts.
There's gotta be a way.
A way to rotate it. Ooh.
Maybe there's a control panel.
Don't mind me. Grab that remote thought. We still need another one. Okay. Rotating. Containment chamber. A way to rotate. Look up there. We want to get up there eventually. Bridge operator. It's over here. Bathroom? Break room. Ahti room. Seas accelerator, entropic echo. Let's go ahead and check out also assets. No way. Oh, it's because I spent all my remote thoughts. I was instantly thinking that was one of the more difficult ones to get. One that I can't think of right now. Outlier. Sea speed. Whoa, that's a good sea speed. That is, well, 71, 79. Oof. Never mind.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
There is.
Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
Just give me a second, Jesse. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Ooh. Okay, we're out here. Wait, is there a way for me to get up even higher? Because I want to get up there. But I don't think I can break into that. We'll see. Okay, let me read this first. Work chat teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Freaking gross. Okay. Rotating.
It won't rotate.
It's stuck.
Something's blocking it.
That stuff. Nicely done. The other side might get blocked too, though. There might be more on the other side. I think there is. I think I remember seeing it, yeah.
Rotate.
The silly mold. The moldy boys. Okay, we're back onto it. Okay, that's rotating there. I need to get up there, but that's not breakable glass. So how can I get up there? Ordinary dump site. Continue towards ordinary AWE. I wonder how I'm gonna be able to handle those things. Ding, 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 ding. No. Transit corridor north. Ordinary still up here. What is that? Oh, it's the noise there. Is that an arcade noise or am I imagining that? Doesn't that sound like an arcade noise of some sort? I feel like I've heard that before. 7. Switch from charged. Oh. I just wanted to whoa. What? Okay, I've been blocked off. I've been forced through. Whoa, Nelly, whoa. No! I think I actually had a mission that I was supposed to kill one of those in a particular area. Yeah, I was just testing carrying 3 at the same time. I wanted to see the recharge speed on that. Oh man. That was a tight corridor too to have one of those spawn in. Dangerous work. I get the feeling like there's something back here. No! Ah. Emergency light. That's strange. Emergency light. I mean, I guess it's just like a flashlight, but it's the director's job to keep the light on. Headshot boost. I have that in another way. I've got this, which is 33, and then this one is 36. Ditch it. For being cold cut. But there's not room for every single mod. I have to say, I'm really impressed with their availability and I guess the accessibility to snacks and drinks. More snacks than drinks. I will say your coworkers are probably really thirsty. There's a plane. Wait, I remember reading about this. Right? Maybe I'm imagining that, but I thought we read about this plane being transferred. Official director business, don't mind that. Don't mind that. This reminds me so much of the plane in, no, that was a massive plane in Alan Wake because you could go up the, well, no, because it was split in 2. It was split in 2 and that's why we were able to go up the backside. Surely not. I need to find more outfits. Ooh, 2nd floor. Check this out. Restore the power to use the elevator. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that was what we were restoring it for. Yeah, I need that. Does this have power still? Okay, I was like, ooh. Bam! We still need to find one more. Where's my power box? No? Ah, come hither. There we go. Power restored. I love that power, like the boxes in those. There's something so satisfying about that. Another weapon mod. This one. Blast charge. 61. Whoa. 96. I'd say we can go ahead and get rid of that unless I'm going to put that on another one. But I don't see myself doing that. Digit. Cold. Calculated. Is there anything in here? Like secret rooms everywhere. You never know. Can you imagine getting all the way up there? All right, let's go. Ordinary. I love just the entire premise of it even being called ordinary, you know, when it's anything but. Search the slide projector, object of power. Something's gonna be wrong with it though. Here we go, senior staff. We need to get that hiss. There we go, one more. There it is. Voila. Oh. Three. Recharge, recharge, recharge. This guy coming around the bend. It's 3 on him, 3 on him. Okay, I've got 2 bodies. Actually, incredibly lucky. Oh, kill hiss warped. Nice. 2 countermeasures, especially now that we're getting level 4 and 5 countermeasures. And remote thoughts. This is gonna be good. I really do think we're gonna get overpowered though. Airplane evaluation order. Altered examination request airplane wreckage. Hubert Tan by order of Casper Darling. The airplane in question has been brought in from a private airfield located in the town of blank, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the blank AWE. See case file blank for details. And is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector. Brought here through the New York subway tunnel, special access blank for more information on tunnel blank and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracks, and blank. See file 412-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for blank blank, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 912-83-471. Load out to. Doing this constantly is, I mean, once we get, I think, our dream set up, I'm just going to start getting to the point where I eliminate anything that's not level 4 or 5. This I don't have. Well, I do. No, I do have it. Damage against arm, yeah. Actually, that's not a bad one-time multiple of, but I think we can do better. Shatter projectile boost. Ooh, like that. We can hold on to that. +5, yeah. Or +10, yes. Yes, please. Also, you have to look at them because I will say there are some 4s that are better than 5s. And there are some 5s that are better than other 5s. Like, you really do have to look at the numbers. I like her little sweatsuit, although this would be horrid. You know that you would see every sweat stain, and considering how much we're running, maybe I'm just not a sweaty girl. My sweat gland. Stapler. Right. Keep out. I see something to the left. Yeah, ordinary AWE. Turntable. We'll move the turntable to the other 2 areas. Shouldn't have been there. I don't know what to tell you. Ordinary. Okay, this is really important. I need to make sure I read every little bit. Ordinary. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. That was me, Jesse Faden. Therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. Note, likely Neil Hosenberg, missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, note, likely Tom Barlow, missing. And his gang, Freddie, note, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, note, no one by this name, was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan Faden. Extrapolated information. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide. Designation house. Unconfirmed. Did we cause all of that? I need to press something to get through. There it is. I hear something around there. There's something bad. I love the fact that I get beeped every time. Transit corridor.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
Hi. What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If you found out, brother.
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town, and it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said, but that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just,
My brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's
Still there?
It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Hor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction, as predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Reagan.
Abduction?
What?
You mean aliens? That's bullshit.
Language.
I know they're lying.
Now I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off.
That's fair.
Good timing too.
He warned you.
It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
That sounds... I mean, he did... Well, I don't know if I would trust the host of America Overnight, because also, I wouldn't say he was covering it up, but he wasn't... I mean, I don't know. We already know that they were taking over shows like that and using it as a way to trick the public into sharing stuff under the ruse of it being a conspiracy channel, but meanwhile really investigating those situations. But they said that their brother went to that town. I wonder if it was one of the guys that they mentioned. All right, here we go. So it is important to note that Ordinary is AWE 24, 2002 to 2002. Ordinary, Maine. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary, caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of the town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP-15, case file, and Darling presentations blank for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when the agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews blank and prime candidate program files blank. 17 surviving individuals. Hasn't it been 17 years since our brother was taken? 17, 13.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events.
Altered world events.
These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life. Popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power, with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection?
Projector.
We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Okay, I didn't like the ending on that one, but they do, I mean, dreams. It all goes back to dreams. Ordinary AWE Stage 4.A Town Proper Witness Testimonies. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector, and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us. But then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog. But I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse Faden, 2010. Projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan Faden, interview 2002. Extrapolated information. Additional slide designated hand, SID 36, is verified and in bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation dog Neil. Paranatural entity designation dog Neil? But the slide of the hand exists. Get off of me. Dog Neil. He said he didn't like being a boy, but he liked being a dog better. Bye. Never stood a chance. Radio?
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn.
Carla.
The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan?
Wait, let me claim this point because it's doing wispies. And then I'll pull it up in the... Let's do this. Let's go listen to it in here.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts.
Roberts.
Tell Darling it wasn't my fault.
Roberts.
I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? What you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl?
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
So he talks about having an event with somebody called Robert. Dylan, or Darlene isn't seeing him anymore. Dylan's having erratic behavior, of course. Like you said, like he doesn't have a calendar. He doesn't have anything. He's being treated like a lab rat. And I was I was allowed to just go around. Like, I was just going on my merry way doing, I mean, obviously I was trying to find a way back to him, but he was stuck in here, tested, asked the same questions over and over again, trained for something that he doesn't probably want in the first place. Kill his troopers. That's a common one. Let's accept, but then abandon. Get a different one. Random prime weapon mod. His elevated. I'll do that one. And random prime personal mod. Using shatter, kill enemies in containment sector. I'm going to accept that and then abandon that. See if we can get a level 5. Oh, accept, abandon. Accept, abandon. Accept, abandon. Wow, we are just getting level 2s. Alright, I'll get this one. Your armor, knights, turtles are irritating. Crack them open, tasty. Gravity, restrictions, balloons do not apply. King of, pop them. Distance is foreign, grounded, distant. We do not approve. Astral constructs, that's what it is. We need 1 more untapped potential and then 3 more remote thoughts, and then we are done with our upgrades unless there's even more that I don't know about. All right, before we continue on one more time, I'm gonna step out for 1 second. All right, that's gonna play out over there. Let's keep moving. P7. P Sherman, Wallaway, what is it? Wallaby Way. P Sherman. Ordinary AWE stage 1.b dump. Witness testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting. And then, when we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse Faden, 2010. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. He and his goons took it. Jesse Faden, therapy session, 2010. We thought Neil got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide. But that's not what happened. Dylan. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation meadow. With potentially Neil inside of it. No, that's not what happened. Look at you hiding up there. Stage 4, Bravo. Minus 18. We went in and met Polaris, like a star. She told us we were special. She made us special. It felt like being born or reborn. The world fading in for the first time. Familiar, but somehow different. Jesse. Polaris told us how to turn off the projector. The dung monkeys and the knot mother were coming straight at us. Dylan was crying. I turned it off and they were gone. It was over. I took all the slides and burned them. All of them except hand. Jesse Faden, what is hand? Hand must have been Polaris' slide. The slide that Polaris came out of, right? Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Polaris. EID 19929. Dump this way. Here we go.
Let's see what they have on ordinary. It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Small town. I love it. Huh. I hear the conversation with Dylan still. think I can break into those. Well, weird. Stage 4. Why is this house red? The epicenter? Stage 3. No. Look. Stage 1. There. This is where it started, but then why is that one house red? All of the trees. Oh. Oop, there it is. Oh. Here's something. Ordinary Stage 3. Public school witness testimonies. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her, broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math. Dylan Faden. That was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the not mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump and everything. About everything. I remember wanting them gone, like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I don't know. Jesse. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from slide projector related AWE. The not mother. What in the Coraline? The other mother. Huh. The not mother. Is there stuff on the other stages? Lord of the Flies. They found the projector. Polaris helped them, but it must have done something. Tom and the others must have been exposed to a different kind of slide. That's how they would have known about the not mother. Weird stuff. The school. I'm gonna break into this one. Okay, it's gonna respawn, right? I bet you there's some kind of secret in one of these. I mean, look at it. It's begging to be destroyed. To have something in it. Nothing? Maybe this is exactly what I did to the town. Caused its destruction. Just like before. Okay, well, I can see inside of most of them. But still. You never know. Why would they do an almost... I mean, it's not a life-size scale, but it's also not a miniature either. I mean, I guess it is. As long as it's smaller than the real one, then I guess it's a miniature. Nothing. Every single building. I think that's why they put windows in all of them, because they're like, hey, you don't have to. But I'm having my Godzilla moment. Let me have it. Oh, you think that you escaped? Think I didn't see you? Anyways. What about this one? No, nothing. The car being pushed. All right, was I distracted for no reason? Yes. Do I feel better now though? Yes. Anyways. Oh, come on. And there we go. Oh, duty operative. Oh.
We found the slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
Recreated the dump itself. Must be. Personal mods. This one, 79, 55, get rid of it. 54, 79, get rid of it. Get rid of it. Go over to weapon mods. This one is a level 1. Oh, ditch it. Why are they dropping such low-level things? Alright, I don't think I can break into that. No.
They say when you visit your childhood home, everything feels small. Like a miniature.
Really?
Not real. They got that right.
I never really thought that when I went back. But I guess it depends on when you go back to your childhood home.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem.
What?
How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No!
She knew that he wasn't too.
Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris.
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me.
She was gone for a while?
A dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there.
Huh.
Agents from... I don't know exactly, but they took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well.
Oh, she was being held.
That begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
She was being held in a facility of some sort. They knew she wasn't crazy, and still yet they let her believe that. I'm gonna get into the sealed access area. Polaris disappeared for a little bit and then came back later. Why? And also, why would Polaris help with everything? I can't help but ask myself, what is there to gain for Polaris? Everything's transactional. What does Polaris want from this? Ordinary supplement. AWE 24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews blank and blank for relevant information. And the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, Dylan Faden claims that there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9 slides. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Dr. Darlene has ordered the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. I find it strange we can't go on the other side. Launch efficiency. Whoa! Hold up. Wait a minute. That's a 20. Hey, that's better than what I have. That's a 19. A 20. Woo! Let's go back to personal mods. Hey, 1% adds up. 1% of 1% of 1% of 1%. Yeah, see, like, I can't completely go. Just throw it off. Ordinary dump turntable. Okay, we're starting to work back towards, wait, did I go over there? Yeah, that was the staircase and everything. Are we sure we can't go beyond? I want to go into the other rooms. The entirety of the dump. Ordinary dump. Oh boy.
They moved the whole landfill here in the middle of New York. Nobody saw a thing.
How?
Pretty unbelievable.
Impressive, to say the least. They must have underground, yeah, like subway transportation. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the blank department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before the time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors, found in the area should be delivered to Dr. Darlene immediately. Whoa. I mean, honestly, I was expecting the dump to be larger, so is it that impressive? I don't know. I've seen some massive. Like, I feel like this is kind of... But it is a small town, so it's on the smaller scale of things, I guess. Globe supplement. The Wolf Globe. The item was found in the penthouse suite at blank, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including blank blank and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he disappeared to join the Illuminati. But it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. 2010. Welcome back to Mysterious Disappearances. Wow. This is the perfect spot for a monster. Oh, well, speak of it. There we go. Smack that all along. At least I'm up here. Enjoy that. Kind of trying to not rely on my weapons at all. One down. This guy's flying over here. And whoop! There it is. And he never stood a chance. Although there's a lot of people spawning. Oh, this guy's coming up here. Come over here. Get this guy. Oh, that was cheeky. Come on. Got him. Oh, that was an elevated hiss, wasn't it? Oh, he missed all of those. There's a hiss elevated. I guess the hiss elevated are the ones that are floating, minus those floaters. There's one more. Is it the mysterious one? Oh! Oh! He came out of nowhere.
That lab.
That was well done. I did not see that one coming. I need to get down there for resources, but let's go over here. Oh man. Grab all of that. Cut on this side. I wonder if you can go up even higher. Can you take me higher? Grab those. I think we would see if there was another room, but we can go on to the other side. There might be some stuff over here. I like this netting. Whee! Okay, nothing on that side, nothing down here. Okay. Zippy zoops. Looking for any letters. Washing machine. I wonder if they retrieved any of the other slides. I feel like Jessie's memory would be stronger, and so I'm kind of trusting her thoughts on everything. You know, like, whoa, get rid of that. Yeah, we're getting like level 2 drops here. I'm wondering what's happening. What the? What the? Wait. Wait. There it is. Album cover. The Old Gods of Asgard. Rebirth Greatest Hits. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly. It's tripping me up that there's the Old Gods of Asgard album in here, but then there's also Poets of the Fall. What? Check it out, main mission. That's not the projector though. There's more stuff in here, so before we press this, let's go find all of the stuff that we can loot and caboot in here. Anything? The lights, the floodlights. I guess football field lights. Grab this stuff. I mean, this would kind of be an organization person's like dream. Are you kidding me? I would love to organize all of this. Would it be the pain in the butt and it'd be stinky? Yes, but very rewarding. Wait, I think there was... Did I see it on that side? I thought there was a... Oh, that was that location. Okay. There's a fridge. What else? I think that's mostly it, but I just want to make sure there's no notes, no lab things. Okay, let's get this. Anything on the boards? Anything that I recognize? Bicycles. Darling.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Dylan. Oh, I think I just realized is the hiss. Wait, when that... I don't know because I've never developed... I've never developed like film or things like that, but it almost looks like a burned, yeah, like when a thing is burned, the way that it kind of like fizzles up. Like, do you know those old time movies or old time picture shows? And I'm just trying to think of it when it would burn out, like on a film reel. I guess like a film reel kind of burning out has almost like these splotchiness, but then it also reminds me of ink blots. It's kind of like a couple different things coming to mind. That's our next mission. A finished tango. Jesse goes to the research sector to find the dimensional research and the slide projector. Investigate the sector elevator, a dark place. Whoa. That one's completed. We have a new hotline too. Dylan Faden. Wait.
Dylan's a lost cause. I know I struggled to see this, but we contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead. I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon.
Faster.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
That, I wish I could pause that frame. Can I pause that frame? Can you fast forward? Okay, we're gonna pause on that last frame.
I know I struggled to see this. We contained him now.
I just realized too, I think we're gonna need to go back and rewatch a lot of his slides too, because this is giving me way more context than what we saw on the screen.
I wish
this feels like it's done in slideshow format now that I look at it.
Sided with Marshall. Back when it was just one person. So many dead.
So many dead. Back when it was one person, maybe when Dylan had only killed one person.
I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon.
Okay, get ready. I love his bow tie.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to...
I don't know when. Back.
I don't know when.
Okay. Look at that water droplet. It's like a droplet into water droplets. What is that little like circular, what looks like a tiny little capsule? Something Dylan? Maybe Dylan? Wait, draw? Maybe draw? The one symbol? Okay. Alright, I was trying to get into the nitty gritty with that, but I was expecting it to show way more and it didn't really, but that's okay. We still have a little bit more to go off of, right? Let's get rid of that. And then go collectibles, hotline, descent. You have heard wrong. Fake news. The board is A-OK, intact. The rebel faction descent is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is not a matter worry for you. You can hang up now, please. The board wants me to stop. The last time it used the word descent was when we fought that monster. The monster that we fought again in the astral plane. But now it wants me to stop. Why? Because it knows that we're going to remove the projector, but none of this started because of the projector, right? What? It wants us to stop. Well, we're back here. I actually wanted to rotate 1 more degree so that we can get back into across, well, wait. Yeah, across the way. Whoa! Excuse you. Wait there. Can you turn it 1? Oh, can I not turn it 1? Hey! I need to get to the other side. Transit corridor north. There's a circle. It's elevated. Remote thought. There it is. Done. Where are you, little circle? I might have to finish killing them before I can change anything. Where's the crazy thing that was shifting? Oh! I was like, that's gonna wreck him. Oh, there's the thing. How is that not hurting him? But where's the circle? Gone? I must have gotten it. Okay, pick up all of this stuff. Are these remote thoughts? Heck yeah, swimming in remote thoughts. Not too shabby. Okay, are we sure we can't rotate it 1 more time? Because how else am I supposed to... Shoot. How else am I supposed to get over that direction? How will it open? There's a question mark there. Sterling. That might be something that I'd come back to later. I think it might not be relevant to this moment, possibly. All right, guys, but that is another main mission done. Hey, we got our abilities too. Okay, so we've got 4 abilities. We need to find more of those hidden spots. Should I go ahead and just unlock all of my health? It could help me in future endeavors too. But I also think that being able to ground slam would be sick. So we're gonna do that. I know the fact that I waited that long to go into the ground pound is shocking to say the least. I think the next thing that we're gonna fully level up is gonna be our levitation and ground slams. And I think seize and shield and melee are gonna be like the last things that I throw into. And it would be nice to eventually get into that too. Board countermeasures. Collect reward. Spin grouping efficiency. That sounds really good. And a jukebox token. And now we have a couple different things to do. Let's do this. Maintenance charged and kill hiss elevating containment sector. I like that. I think we're starting to get, I mean, they just give you so many weapon mods and things for your kid. I'm gonna remove that, the levitation one. This one is still better for that. And this one is +10. We actually already have that. I don't want to get rid of that yet. This grouping, accuracy. Do I have something like this? Accuracy 22, accuracy 22. Wow. Go ahead and remove that though, just in case. And this is not as good as the other damage boost that I have. So I'll ditch that. And I think that's good. That's the 5. These groupings, they look so similar. It's really easy to accidentally delete the wrong one. Okay. Do I have... No, I don't think I do. No, I need an untapped potential, which means we probably need to do a side mission or go to the jukebox. We could go jukebox, or we could go back and see if Ahti needs anything from us. Ahti! I need to go back to... I want to go see him. Let's go check out if our favorite guy has any other mold missions for us. And then that will probably be a good place to stop this. We did get to go further with the main story, so we can probably go back and talk to Emily and some of the other characters. we still need to look for Marshall. And I know I keep saying that. But I'm wondering if we'll get some side missions from her as well. Let's go back over here. The janitor's office. Hey. You do have something for me, Ahti. What a mess. Even more mold.
This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvetti. Loma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
Okay. Let's go get... Speaking of Finland, eradicate the mold. Jesse helps Ahti by eradicating the mold growths around the coolant pumps. We can do that. Let's go back over here. Oh, really? That's right there. So I think I can just walk from here. Okay, bye. No. Not ventilation though. The coolant pumps. Oh, no. I do want to fast travel over to the... Yep, I know where the coolant pumps are. Ahti, you're the best. He really needs a vacation. We need to go over here, run back through here. I gotta say though, I feel so lazy. I'm wearing sweats. I'm trying to support my brother, but look, there are some things that are just asking too much of siblings. And I think like having the same outfit for solidarity purposes, I love it, but making me wear sweats, I know I'm not. She already has declared that she doesn't like pink and wearing that kind of stuff, but come on, like I think I need my leather jacket back. The sweats. I love sweats personally, love them. But the tracksuit, the matching tracksuit with a P7 on the back, I don't know. Yeah, we need to try the ground.
It's gotten in here too?
Okay.
All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Let's get cleaning. What kind of moldy? Oh, that mold. Nasty. Oh, I love that. But it does take up, okay, that does cost us a pretty penny of our reserves. That's not it. I hear some creepy crawlies. We're looking for the bubbles. There we go. The mold is seriously spreading, guys. This is not good. I still can't get into here. Circles, circles. Circles. Ahti, where is your mold? The mold. I think we will be overrun by mold. And what? I thought I found the source. So how are we still dealing with moldy things? Wait, do I need to get back to putting all of this on? It just fell back. Oh no, do I have to eradicate it down here in the pipeworks? Is it still technically in the pipeworks? What? No. It's definitely in the coolant pumps. But the power's not running now. What? It must be up top. I guess none of it's down here. Okay, let me go back up here. We need to be on the upper level. Maybe. Is there one in here? It's like if we saw it. Okay, I'm still hearing slight chance. Oh, it could be that little guy right there. No. Get your containment major targets out of here. Lights. I got that one. Mold. Oh, that? There we go. Okay, they have a slight hue to them. Mold. Clever mold. Okay, I got that one. Got that one. There. Means there's probably just one more. They appear to all be up here. Piss! Gotta be kidding me. Now is not the time! These are the most inopportune times. Okay, I'm just gonna let them do them. Maybe on the other side from where I was. It's a bit hard to see. He's singing here. They're twirling around. There we go. Oh, the charged ones within the maintenance sector. And launch them. There we go. Oh, come on. Really? We need to get the sniper rifle out. There's only one more mold circle, I think. That actually works too. I forgot that I can zoom in with this. Ready, steady. Recharging? Little. Come on. I'll go back and get them later. All right, we're looking for circles. Circles. It's not the thing on the wall. I already got that one. I think it's underneath. Could be over here. Are we sure we can't get in here? I'm like, I feel like the mold's gonna be in there. We hit the mold that was right there. There was some already on there. Wait a minute. No, that's a circle. That? That, nice. I wonder if there's any hidden areas up here. I don't know, I could see it. Do you think I could like climb up there? No. Nice try though. Okay. All right, let's get back. We just did another mission for Ahti. I wonder, I'm starting to think that he just has one after every single main mission. Just go back and check with him. It's bound to have something. Oh, what? Now we're thinking. Oh my gosh, this goes back to like, I still want to get Threshold Remnant. Not that I really need all of these assets, but it's cool when you know, I could easily like stop trying to fly up really high because there's been a fair amount of areas that haven't had anything, but I'd say more times than not, it works out for us. Whee! Okay, so we didn't end up doing any jukebox business today, but that's okay. I need to be in the right place, and today I really wanted to show up and progress story-wise. I knew that the last episode we did, wait, where am I? The last episode we did, wait. How did I get here? Wait a minute. Okay, that's a death? What? What? Okay. I actually thought you could just go there. I don't know. Right. Cool. Anyway, that's a fast shortcut to, I guess a shortcut to get to the control point. So here we go. Let's go ahead and fast travel our butts back to Central Executive. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. We got to progress forward in the main mission, right? We did do a little bit of side missions. I still need to figure out how I'm gonna get that one box in the mirror thing that's still accessible to us. So once we find that out, but I want to change my outfit. I just feel weird. I like my civilian. I like it. It's classic, it's classy. Levitation, ground slam. Let's just keep going for ground slam there. So yeah, Ahti gives us a mission finding some secret stuff. Guys, I think we have more unlocked than not. I would like to finish out this fight. This will take 6 to finish out, whereas this will take 5. Oh yeah, for a 50% increase. That makes sense. That makes sense. 2? Okay. Yeah, okay. We're going pretty far in terms of upgrades. We've just got one more thing to upgrade for all of our weapons. So I'm really excited about that. We have, let's see, we've got a lot of assets at this point. We've got a lot of jukebox tokens. So we might take some time. I think I do want to go get the projector and see where that takes us. But then we might have another episode where it's just exclusively side missions. It depends on how much is available to us. We also have this dark place. Sector elevator? It's here. Apparently we're supposed to meet here. The sector elevator. Oh, that probably will take us towards the main mission, right? I'd imagine so. We have a ton of weapon mods. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because we have a level 4 of that. And collectibles wise, we have found a lot of stuff. A lot of case files specifically on ordinary. Today was definitely, there's the sector elevator. Yeah, it was definitely a day for discovery. I'm actually going to have us, stick with this. We have to get to dimensional research anyway, so I think that's why it's telling us go dark place first. But I do want to check on our brother. I want to check on Emily as well at the start of the next episode. But for today, I think this is a good stopping point. We got to see that they had brought the whole of the jump. They recreated ordinary. Whatever took place there has to be at the epicenter of everything with this Hiss business, you know, like the events that took place and all of it, it's just too coincidental. And Dylan and I and him being primed for director and then not, and Dr. Darlene putting so much of his time and energy into our brother as well. It makes me wonder with how, I think there's a lot that's still just unknown in terms of the director process, even when we're getting to hear the previous director's commentary on it. We still, like, there's just so many questions I have to all of this business, but I'm still really enjoying the flow of it. I feel like we're cycling some main mission, doing some side stuff. We're almost done with the level up. I will say at this point in time, just going through the map is really easy for taking out everything. So I do think we've kind of hit that line where it's just, it's enjoyable, it's easy, we're kind of breezing through. That being said, we haven't had necessarily a challenge in a while, not since the jukebox or I guess the previous episode we had a lot of challenges, but what I mean to say is main mission wise, we haven't really had any big bosses or anything. So we might have to continue to try to chase some objects of power or altered items and wrangle them and take control of them so that we can challenge ourselves some more. But yeah, I'm trying to, at this point, just let my brain rest, feel the game, take it slow, and let the story play out. I think I'm done kind of making a lot of my guesses and predictions as to where we're going with this. I just hope that we can walk out together after everything that's happened between my brother and I. I just really hope that we can heal from this, but who knows? All right, with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next Control episode. Bye, YouTube.